Feels like it's been a while since I've been here. Kind of going backwards, we had a good Christmas break. We did lose a few over the break. We had a couple of freshmen decide not to come back. Kind of hate to see that, but freshman year is always a hard year, and then these two just kind of didn't adjust as well as we would like. Wanted to go back home, so we lost Ashley Robinson and Shiloh Young. They didn't come back, so they won't be with us this next semester. And then we also had one other one not return in Jalen Robinson. So we lost 3 off the roster. Like I said, kind of figuring out who's in this for the long haul and who's buying into what we're trying to do. And like I said, you hate to see anybody go, but didn't part on bad terms, just kind of weren't into the direction we were going. So that happens, and I kind of expected that to happen along the way somewhere. So good to have a break, get the girls away. They had a nice time to go home and be with family and friends. And then when we came back, had a good solid week of practice. We got to come back and open up with an easy one after Christmas in Pitt State, and some of you were there. That was a nice return game on the schedule that I got blessed with when I got here. He told me after the game they did have openings, and I said, we'll get back to you in a couple of years. I'll get back with you. But no, I was, playing, and I think currently they're ranked number 3 in the nation in our region. So, playing a team of that level, you're only going to get better and learn things about yourself. And that's kind of the stance we took into it. It's an opportunity to kind of see where you're at against one of the best. And we competed for about a quarter and a half. I thought the girls did that and competed, but when you play a team at that level, you can't make mistakes. And we went through a 3-minute, 4-minute stretch there in the first half where we kind of made too many mistakes. And teams like that take advantage of your mistakes very quickly and expose your weaknesses very quickly. But overall, like I said, I was happy at how they competed in that game. There were some positives that we took away from that game. And I think Pitt State's the kind of team they're the kind of team that I like to watch as a coach, and how they execute and what they run offensively and the type of kids that they've got in. So, that's a program that I have a lot of respect for, and hopefully we can make strides to be a program like that in the future. So good, it was a good learning game for us coming back. Obviously you would like a little easier one, but then going into the next 2 on the conference, we knew that it was going to be a step down from what we had played from that first game. So after that game, we took a day off and then got out on the road to Arkansas. Our first game we played at Ouachita. Definitely could put the ball in the hole that game, just could not get a stop defensively. Everybody had told me how well Ouachita shoots the ball at home, and that's definitely the truth. So they shot it really well. We didn't defend as well as I would like. We couldn't get timely stops. We would get it to within 1, get it to within 3, and they'd make a timely bucket. But we did shoot the ball very well, played well offensively, and we didn't turn it over. We kind of did all the things you need to do to win a game, but at the end you look at the stat sheet and you lost. So I just felt like defensively we didn't get the job done, but we feel like that's a game with them coming to our place that's definitely a potential win for us. If we learn from that and play a little bit better defensively, then I think we'll be good when they come here. But we lost that, I think it was 101-92, and it's funny, we were staying in the same hotel as the Southwestern team, and they were kind of giving me fits. The assistant was giving me fits about giving up 101, and then they go give up 114. I wanted to make a phone call after the game and say,
I feel a lot better about that.
Yeah, it made me feel a little better, because I thought, good gosh, we're that bad on defense, because I don't like to give up points, and when somebody drops 100 on you, that's kind of hard to take. But they're playing well right now, and they're shooting the ball well. So that's a team, and they're in the top of our conference right now. They haven't lost at home, and so to be able, like I said, to compete and be where we felt like we were in a place to win a ball game, we just couldn't get enough stops down the stretch. So Then going on to Henderson. Henderson, again, is at the top of our conference. They had just lost to Southwestern the night on Thursday. That was their only loss in the conference. Kind of didn't get off the bus in the first half. There's not much else I can say. It was one of the ugliest first halves of basketball that I've seen us play since the beginning. Just, not motivated, just kind of going through the motions. It was ugly. We go in halftime, we're down 31, and we end up losing the ball game by 13. So it wasn't the halftime speech. In fact, I walked out and told them to figure it out themselves pretty much. But you saw some of our seniors respond. Ashley Pride came out in the second half and gave us energy that I haven't seen from her in a long time, which is a good thing. As a senior, you want to see your seniors start stepping up in the second half of the season because this is their last go around. So she kind of got us going, and then Clea King stepped up and did some stuff that she's been doing for us all year. But that second half hopefully kind of propelled us into this next week, showing them what they can do. When we can put 4 quarters together, we can be pretty good. And again, we went on the road here and lost by 9, lost by 13, and we're not happy with that, but we're at least competing in games. If we can get them to compete a little bit longer, a little bit harder, then I think they're seeing what the outcomes could possibly be, and that's what we're wanting. So, looking at this week, we have SNU at home on Thursday, and right now we're tied with them. We're sitting at 7 and 8, which top 8 teams make the tournament. So we feel like we're still in a position, and that's our ultimate goal, is to make the tournament down the road. So this is a game that we need to go steal on Thursday at home and kind of bump us ahead of SNU. Feel like it's a good matchup for us. So we're excited to again get back home and hopefully play well. And then Saturday we will travel to Durant. Hopefully not get stuck in Durant on Saturday with this storm coming in. And there again, they're in the top half of the conference, but they're a pretty good matchup with us. They don't have a lot of size. They're guard oriented, so we feel like that'll be a good matchup as well. So just, moving on, we have all conference games looking into it. And like I said, our ultimate goal is to make the tournament, and we're going to have to win some road games to do that. But we feel like the games that we have left, we're still putting ourselves in a position to do that. And that's the ultimate goal for these girls, is to just keep getting better. And like I said, as long as we keep working hard and improving and practice and competing, I think we're going to have a chance to be there when it's all said and done. So looking forward to Thursday. Like I said, I think this will be a good game to get back home, a good matchup, and get things rolling again.
What about Southwestern on Monday?
Yes, that's a quick turnaround. We know that one's coming too. Again, you can't compare scores, with everybody that plays, but we feel like we can compete with anybody right now in the conference. I mean, we really do. We don't go into any game thinking that this team's just better than we are. And that's a game, at home, being Southwestern, being a rivalry game. The girls are looking forward to it. We're just not to that yet. But as a coach, with the quick turnaround, playing Thursday, Saturday, Monday, our practices these next few days, we don't say we're preparing for Southwestern, but you've got to kind of prepare for all 3 of these teams in these next 3 days, because there's not going to be a lot of time. So, that'll be a big one.
Well, just beat them, and then you can walk over and tell that assistant.
Hopefully we can score 100. That would help things. So, that would maybe feel a little bit better. But they're playing good. They're at Lynn and Henderson are now tied up there, sitting at like 3 and 4. But we like I said, we feel like every night if we shoot the ball well, if we limit our mistakes, I think that's something we're working on right now, is just limiting our mistakes that we're making. It's not so much what another team's causing us to do. We're creating a lot of it on our own. And if we can kind of limit those mistakes and shoot the ball well, then we'll have a chance to be in about every game. So hopefully we can go get a few wins this week. And like I said, this is the long haul, but this team, and I told the girls, I think this stretch that we're getting ready to hit, where we're playing so many games in a row, is to our advantage, because I think we are deep. We play quite a few girls where we can kind of sub in and out, and there's not a whole lot of difference. I feel like we're in pretty good shape and can get up and down the floor maybe a little bit better than some of these other teams down the stretch. So I think playing so many games in the amount of time that we have could be to our advantage. That's why we practice hard. That's why we push the girls. So when we hit this stretch, mentally and physically, they're ready. They're ready to be tough in those situations. So I think that's about all I have. If there's any other questions?
Coach, in regards to recruiting, are we interested in the Combs girl from Fairview?
We are. In fact, I'm headed to Sealing tonight to watch that showdown between Fairview and Sealing. But yes, we are recruiting her. Yeah, she's still open right now. I've seen her play once. I've seen her play in the past, being at Pond Creek. I've spoken with her mother already, so she's definitely one that's on our radar. Yeah. As far as some of the other area girls, we're looking at Bailey Brown from Chisholm is another one that we are interested in, that we're kind of keeping an eye on senior-wise. There's a girl from Glencoe, a Lazenby coach's kid, that's just a scorer. She puts up big numbers. She had 44 and 39 the other night on Eric, on former Coach Smith. I called Coach Smith and I said, okay, so obviously she can score, or is it your bad defense? Because I know he's a defensive mind. He said, no, she can flat out score. So, okay. So, no, those are some seniors around the area that we're looking at, and some juniors. Obviously the Wee Capital tournament, I was upset I was on the road and had to miss that. I heard there was a lot of good basketball played, and I was keeping up with people that were there. So a lot of talent in Northwest Oklahoma being shown in that tournament. Anything else? All right, thank you.